Greetings and welcome back everyone to Ironcast, where in the last mission we defeated some scallywags without resorting to scoundrelry ourselves, and we also made a trade. A fair trade, in my opinion. In this episode, however, we're going to start off with something that could easily kill us. We're going to go for a hard battle. Turn limit is 10. A concentrated push against our front lines has left allied troops under duress. Rally to their aid by dealing with as many enemy Ironcast as you dare. 10 turns. We're going to go with this. Killing multiple enemies in a mission earns more EXP. This is Lord Beechwood responding to distress calls. What can I do to help? To put it plainly, we need you on the hunt. The area is teeming with enemy armor. Find and destroy as many targets as you can to alleviate the pressure on our troops, but be careful not to leave yourself vulnerable. It's an old-fashioned cavalry charge then, and here I am without my bugle. Oh man, you forgot your bugle, you fool! I don't know. You can't just forget your bugle. Okay, we've got a lot of good stuff here. I'm going to... Oh, I could really do something crazy with this. You got a lot of health. 34 to 37. 94 to 171. Oh, they're Mark 3s at this point. Standard shield, same kind of thing as me. Okay, we're going to go all out on this one. No, we're not going to start there. We're going to start down here. And we're going to go for maximum overdrive straight off the bat. Well, that's more than we can possibly use. Now, and we've guaranteed to get another one, so that was actually pretty cool, in a way. We'll get this. We are going to raise a shield. We are then going to... There's loads of ammo here, so I don't need to worry about it right now. I'm also going to gather all of the scrap. And what I'm thinking is if I take this, then that node will come down, so I'll have access to all of that node in one go. So, let's go ahead, grab this as well. Now if I raise my shields again, I'm going to be immune to this particular weapon. In fact, I'm not going to take a whole lot of damage from that one either. But it is still going to hurt if it hits me. So, let's activate everything there. I'm not going to turn these on. I'm going to save those for my weapon systems. Or for raising the shield again next turn. And I'm going to want to try and take out his shield when we get into this fight. There we go. Decent bit of damage to me. Okay. Right then. First and foremost, we want to grab a whole lot of this. That's good. That makes for a nice chain there. But we're going to use our overdrives. Well, we're going to use one to raise my shields. And the second then on their main... on their shield system, I think. Either that or I could just go for the shock coils. The amount of firepower I've got, I might be able to take it out. There we go, and fire again. Ah, those misses. So unfortunate. But I can easily afford to try once more. There we are, and we've got a huge chain of coolants as well. At this point, you're going to nullify 16 damage. Go for it. Very nice. That overdrived, I think. Okay, the shock coils are down. Shield's already taken a bit of a pounding. I'm very pleased to see that. And we've got a huge chain of components that we're going to link together and thus recover an enormous amount of EXP and also spawn a guaranteed overcharge node. Damn it, I completely missed that I could still fire. That was silly of me. That is quite the shame. Okay, well, we're going to go for the shield system. Down to 158 already. We'll be able to take the shield system out next turn, I'm fairly certain. As well, actually, yeah, we could. We could grab that. Okay, your move. Are you going to repair? Yes, you are. Huge amount of that. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot, actually. But your coolant is practically gone at this point. Okay, well, I didn't like that one bit. So let's top up on repair. Get all of that sorted. I would very much like to activate my shields. And then go for a kill using an overdrive. Doesn't really matter what I hit at this point, but go for the shields. This will overdrive, so... There we are. We've got 8 more turns. We've killed 1 enemy. I've destroyed an enemy Ironcast. Are you able to continue assisting? Yes. Roger, I'm advancing on a new target. Ooh, this one's a bit of a tougher looking one. Actually, no, it's got lower power shock coils. Oh no, it's got 2 sets of them. Oh my lord. It's going to be a bit nasty. Righto. Okay, well. Let's open up with a strong blow to the shields or the shock coils. No, the shock coils, I think. Okay. Your move. Okay, it triple shielded. That's quite difficult for us to deal with. We're going to need to top our shields up. It's not the best setup, honestly. No matter how we look at this, it's actually kind of awkward. But let's look for the best kind of positioning we can get. I think pulling this down will be the better option, as it'll move this down by 2, which will put it there. So I'll be able to link, I'll be able to grab all of the repair and then link. Now I might get some better stuff coming above it. It's not too bad. We'll get a coolant link, which is okay. We could also link to all the repair over there as well. Or go for the ammo. We could go for the ammo and... Well, he's got his shields up fully, so actually no. We were not going to go for the ammo. We're going to go for the coolant instead. And at this point, repair a little bit. And activate my standard drive, I would say. Yeah. And it's not much, but it'll give me a little bit of a chance to dodge an attack. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Oh my lord, that hurt a lot. And again. Oh, I may have bitten off more than I can chew with this. I just wanted to help our guys. Damn it. Alright, grab all of the scrap. Okay, yeah, this is what we're talking about. This is exactly what we need. First and foremost, let me grab all of this, because that'll give me a guaranteed node. There we are. Now... yeah, let's go with this next. Now, what I intend to do here is to raise my shields twice. Like so. Double my energy. Grab the overcharge. I can't activate this, unfortunately. We're going to activate this and this. Now this is going to be hard to break through. But with an overcharge, we may at least get a little bit of damage in there. That was unfortunate. Fire again. Oh, that's just nasty. I will let his shield come down. Not a lot I can do here, but I need to preserve that coolant. Okay, incoming lots of damage. Egads. That is absolutely disgusting, the amount of damage he's outputting right now. And his shield is still up, but his coolant is almost bottoming out. We've only got 5 turns. Got to be aware of that as well. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab all of this. Going to repair the most important systems to me right now. We are then going to top up all of my coolant. Alright. And fire that back up. Okay. This may work for us. Go for the shields again. Oh, that... his speed. Such speed. Much annoyance. This is barely going to do anything to him. Well, I don't think he's going to be able to do much unless he gets a really good run on the coolant. So I'm going to let him have this turn, lose a bit of his shield, lose a bit of his speed. Possibly hurt himself a lot. Yeah. Good. We need more power to keep our shield up. Got plenty of coolant, plenty of power now. Raise the shield. Continue going for his shield. And again. Now grab as much of this as I can. Okay, we can have lots of power, but it's coolant that I'm actually starting to hurt for. I'm not sure what he's going to do next. I could try and take it out, but I'm doing so little damage. No, I think it would be better to hold off on that. Let him do some damage to himself. No, damn it. I was hoping that he wouldn't be able to do that. Oh my lord, we've just lost our drives. Okay, well... we need to repair quite badly. We're not going to worry about the drives at the moment. I don't believe you take extra systems damage for not taking care of that. That will help a lot. Activate shields again. There we go. He's keeping those shields up. Well played. Okay, there we go. Shields are on the brink of going down. Take them out. There we go. Fantastic. Right. It's all going to come down to this. If he can do 220 damage through a 60 shield, then he's going to win. If not, then I suspect I'll be able to win next turn. Okay, he's on the march. Get rid of all of the scrap, please. Alright, raise shields. Grab some more power. Really want that. Go for the shot calls. There we go. We are not going to be able to continue. Got 2 turns remaining. We wouldn't be able to defeat another enemy in the remaining turns. I destroyed an enemy Ironcast. Are you able to continue assisting? Retreat. My Ironcast has taken damage. I must withdraw from battle, regrettably. We thank you for volunteering to assist. The troops are no doubt grateful. I just hope I was able to help. Unfortunately, it's too early to tell. The battle rages on. We advise you to rest and repair. You will no doubt be more work for you soon. Okay, 2 enemies destroyed. Wow, that's a fair chunk of scrap, actually. Reasonable amount of EXP, too. Okay, we are going to have to pay a lot to repair that. 48, I think that's still lower than my shield command. Actually, no, I don't think it is. I think that's actually better than my shield command. So that is definitely better drive system. And it's a hardened drive as well. Okay, let's see what we've got. Got Ironcast ability. Replaces all energy nodes with repair nodes. General. Automated voltite repairs. If you complete a match of 8 or more nodes, your weakest subsystem will be repaired for 30 HP. Or the chance of your drives automatically going into overdrive when activated is increased by 5%. Now we're going to go with general augmentation. Right. Goodbye, Scrap. It was very nice having you briefly. Alright, what have we got? We have got a new standard shield. Slightly better. It is much, much better in terms of the power. Yes. We're going to take that. It would have been good to get this, but no. I mean, honestly, I'd probably go with this one anyway, just because of the power used. Right, we need to replace our shield. There we go. And we are actually starting to look like we're in a good position to take on the enemy. 2 days. Right, once again, looking at the time, I am going to... Oh, actually, it's a trade. Oh, we could easily do this. Unfortunately, not everyone is as committed to this war as the Consortium of Merit. There are persons of business who would not lend their support to our cause charitably. You should visit Smythe's Steel, one of the largest metalwork facilities in the south of England, in order to offer a trade. Manpower for metal. We need those supplies, Commander. Okay. Very well. Let's go on this mission. It'll only take 1 turn. Timothy Smythe. Well met, Commander. My assistant briefed me on the purpose of your visit. You wish to make a trade, yes? That is correct, Mr. Smythe. I understand that you are in need of more hands for your metalworking facilities. I'm prepared to offer you some working men and women in exchange for resources. Personnel for scrap. Are you interested? Why, of course. I'm always in the business of helping the Consortium, especially when the circumstances are so unfortunate for them. But I feel I should still barter with you. Business is business, after all. I currently have at my disposal over 1,000, and you will offer me... Ooh. I'm not willing to give you 60 for that. I'll give you 30. Not bad, not bad. I'm sure you can do better than that. Now you're being greedy. No, I assure you I cannot. That is satisfactory. Let us shake on it, or whatever it is that you Consortium fellows do when you're inside those machines. Send your people around the back of my factory and we'll make the trade. I mean, I was tempted to go with you're being greedy, but no. As always, it's been a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Smythe. Ha! You hate doing business with me, Commander. You always have. You saw through my cunning ruse. It's okay. Well, we lost 30, but we gained 1,000, which is very nice to have. Well, actually, 1,200, in fact. Okay. Well, given that, we've got a level as well. What did we get? It will cost 1 less energy to activate the drive system at the cost of 1 extra coolant. I'd rather not. Coolant spawns 5% more often, or Ironcast ability. Boost the evasion chance of each active walk layer by 5% for 2 turns. I actually don't like any of these. I'll go with this one. Let me have a quick look at what I've got set up. This one, the 10% chance that the damage of each of your shots is increased by 10%. I like this too much to get rid of. I might get rid of high performance shells, honestly, but at the same time, no. I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of them. We're going to stick with what we've got. But we now have a lot of scrap to play with. There isn't really anything here that I would like to replace. Standard shields, we've already got better. I wouldn't mind replacing these, all things told. It's only slightly better than what I've currently got, though. Whereas this is twice as good. And here, I could upgrade my ammo, my energy, coolant. No, we're going to go for the hardened drive. Then we're going to go for a hull armor upgrade. There we are. We've now got over 1,000 hull, which I'm actually pretty happy with. And we'll go with the hardened drive on our Ironcast. But that really is going to be it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.